Welcome into another episode of Going Back and Catching Up. And today we are going to chat with the guy who is probably one of the most famous baseball players of all time, Ham, from the movie Sandlot, played by the actor Patrick Renna. And he is in another baseball movie that just came out recently called You Gotta Believe, about the 2002 Little League World Series team from Fort Worth. And it is a real tearjerker. So without further ado, let's get into that and You're Killin Me Smalls and a whole bunch more on this episode of Going Back and Catching Up. And we begin talking about that new baseball movie that you're going to need a lot of tissues for.
Yeah, definitely get your Kleenexes out. It's it'll get you good.
That whole story is just, I vaguely remember when it went down, and just to see it just acted out in front of you, just wow, what a season, what a memory.
Yeah, it's really special. I mean, the 2002 Fort Worth team that made it all the way to the Little League World Series, made it far, and there's that side of it, and then there's the part where they had Bobby Ratliff on the side of the hat because he was fighting cancer at the time, and that was sort of their inspiration for getting that far. It's quite the story. It's quite the story.
You Gotta Believe is in theaters now, and you gotta see this movie. It is incredible just to see it told, and Luke and everybody else that was in it, just incredible. So so congratulations on a great flick.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
So let's put the Sandlot kids in the story of the Little League World Series. Let's say that you guys got to the Little League World Series. If you could pick any baseball movie coach to coach that team, who would you pick?
Wow. That's does James Earl Jones count from Field of Dreams?
He wasn't really a coach in there. I mean, he was in the movie.
He was a mentor.
Yes. Because I mean, there's some great names. I mean, you think Tom Hanks in A League of Their Own.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I mean, Walter Matthau too, right?
Bad News Bears. Bad News Bears. And then you've got, I don't know the guy's name, but from Major League. And
oh, yeah. God, who played that Major League?
I can't think of his name. That would be
a great one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got Wilford Brimley from The Natural. I mean, there's a ton. So who would you pick?
I think wait, let's see. James Gammon, Lou Brown, the manager of the Cleveland Indians. I'd probably pick him. That makes the most sense.
Oh, he was great, man.
Yeah, and he would know what to do with us because the major league guys were all a bunch of misfits too. So he'd know how to handle us with that deep voice. And sit down.
Throw him the heater, Ricky.
Yeah, that's right. So I'd pick him for sure.
Okay, so leaving Sandlot out of the mix because you're going to be biased. Why? But what is your favorite baseball movie outside of Sandlot?
I mean, honestly, Major League is up there as far as comedies. Field of Dreams has always been a special one for me, and then A League of Their Own was tops. When I was watching A League of Their Own in the theaters, and I was walking outside and driving by in a car was Rosie O'Donnell, and she stuck her head out the window and said, "Hey, Ham, I love you." And so that was really cool. That was my League of Their Own experience. But that's one of the tops for sure. Moneyball, one of the newer ones, really great.
Yes, there's so many good ones. It is hard to choose, but you're going with A League of Their Own.
Well, I don't think I can pick one that's good because it's like Field of Dreams, League of Their Own, Major League. Those are my three top. We'll just say in no particular order.
Good selection. Yeah. Now, of course, in Sandlot, the Bambino, of course, highlighted many times. Now, I'm sure you read recently that Babe Ruth's jersey was sold for like $24 million.
Wait, what was sold for that? Say that again.
Babe Ruth, his New York Yankees jersey that he supposedly wore during the called shot against the Cubs in the World Series.
Wow.
It sold for $24 million. So I'm guessing by your surprise, you're not the guy that bought that jersey.
Well, or I am, and I'm just pretending because I don't want you to know I have a $24 million jersey hanging. That thing needs to be like protected like the Mona Lisa.
What would Small's stepdad have done had he wore that jersey out to practice?
I don't even want to think about that. I was at a card show once, and when sports stars sign, just Babe Ruth, it's worth a lot. But when you sign like to Dan, love Babe Ruth, it's apparently valueless, except unless it's Babe Ruth. There was a baseball signed by Babe Ruth to someone, and it was still worth $25,000 or
Wow.
$100,000. It was, yeah, and it's to Dan or to Bob or whoever the heck it was. But like that, I don't even want to think about playing with that.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. You better have that thing, like you said, behind glass or something for sure.
Well, then he got the murderer's row ball in exchange, though. So lucky him.
Yeah, you're talking with Patrick Renna in the new movie You Gotta Believe in the theaters now, but of course the iconic role of Ham in Sandlot, and probably, if not the best, one of the best lines ever in a movie. You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh,
Uh,
well, thanks.
if you could have uttered any other line in that movie, would you have traded that line for anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, because of how much people have loved it since, it's an honor to have said it. I mean, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, we use that around the house a lot during the summertime, and somebody will ask if we want a s'more, and then we're like, you got to go down that whole road, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So what I've done here is I've come up with 5 iconic movie lines, and I'm going to recite the line, and I just want you to respond with "You're killing me, Smalls," just to see how it
How
would
it-
be.
okay.
So first one I got is from A Few Good Men. It's I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Yeah. You're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, I think you'd throw that one away a little bit.
I'm king of the world.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, then it's what's her name saying it to him. You're killing me, Smalls. That one doesn't work.
Okay, how about this one? Show me the money.
Yeah, that's good. You're killing me, Smalls. So that works. I like it. I like it.
From Sixth Sense. I see dead people.
You're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, I like that. That's
All
Bruce
right,
Willis saying it back to him. I like it.
yes, exactly. All right, and finally, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls. I like it.
Thanks for playing along with it. Now, your buddy, Chauncey Leopardi, who played Squints in Sandlot, he's actually coming to Fort Wayne to be a part of our baseball movie night out here for our single A team. And of course, the scene in that movie where it's him and Wendy Peppercorn and sharing that kiss, he pretends he's drowning. Now, she was 19 at the time, and if I've done my math correctly, he was 12, and you were 13, 14. Were you guys jealous that he actually got to kiss her in that movie? Because we're talking about a 19-year-old attractive woman at that time.
I don't know what scene you're talking about. I blocked that out of my memory and out of pure jealousy.
Yeah.
That was
Oh, I'm sure.
one of the worst days of my life. No, but I don't think she was 19. I think because she's only 5 years older than me. I was 13 when filming, so she could have even been 17. So she was really
Okay.
young. Yeah. I remember the day she came on set though, because here we are, a bunch of 13-year-olds, and 17, 18-year-old beautiful girl comes on set, and the director pulled us all aside and said, "Don't you embarrass me in front of her, boys. Be on your best behavior." And we're like, "Yes, sir, you got it." I mean, it was also the whole movie was 10 weeks with just dudes, There's not a lot of ladies in the movie. So the one day she comes on set, because she was there for a day, we were all swooning.
Well, it's like being in the military, I guess, right? Like,
It
whoa.
is. Yeah, it is.
And lastly, Patrick, a couple of quick things here. Your TikTok videos. I mean, the one you did with all the different NFL themes, that never gets old. It never
Yeah,
gets
that
old.
was fun. Well, I gotta, yeah, we this dance duo on TikTok is Cost and Mayer, and they originated that dance, so we kind of made turned it into our own, and made it fun. And now it seems to be a religious thing that resurfaces every football season when it starts. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I encourage you to check that out. And finally, can you real quickly just touch on Hambino Athletics? Tell us a little bit about it, what you have on there, and what people can get.
Yeah, I've just over the years noticed people wearing the shirt, wearing the image, so kind of created my own line, with a bunch of, we called it Hambino Athletics, and we got t-shirts and hoodies. It's like an athleisure line. And it's just really great. So check it out. We're also starting the Hambino Foundation as part of it. So portion of things will go to this foundation when we get it up and running and rolling. And we're going to, travel the country once we do it and build some, not stadiums, but turn dilapidated sandlots into something respectable, hopefully. So that's kind of the idea there.
All right. Hey, thank you so much. Go check out the movie. You got to believe. Patrick, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, really nice talking with you.
Take care now.
Podcasts by Federated Media.